up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. We about to react to PapiZuk. Hold up, what am I? PapiZuk, the copycat formula. Y'all, I don't know what this video about I know what it's about to be about, but I'm not too sure what they mean by the copycat formula. So I'm about to tap into this video, react, give y'all a little show. Just make sure y'all do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. It does not cost a thing, and I promise you won't regret it. Let's get into this video. Alright, y'all, here we go. We finna see what's
his idea. His idols. Imagine this. You, alone in a room with a person who's where you want to be in life. 100 steps ahead of you. For an hour straight, the person reveals the blueprint to success. Every detail, every struggle, every solution. Would you copy? The final chapter looks like peaceful mornings. Would you copy? Driveway full of cars. Would you copy? Accounts gushing money. Would you copy? Kids happy, wife stunning, family safe. Would you copy? If nobody ever knew you copied, would?
So I don't like the word copy because it sounds like you just being lazy and doing some shit like copying whatever somebody else laid down. It is copying, but I look at it as it's like gaining knowledge. Like if you was to be in a room with a billionaire and they put you on some shit, it is copying, but I just don't like the word because it's like, I don't know. I just don't like that word.
Copy. Today's story has three main characters. Our hero, the internet, and the idols. From bunk beds to five-star hotels. From beat-up Benzes to spanking new Lambos. From working in the dark to being hated in the light. Our three characters have one thing in common. They all copied.
See, I don't like that word copy. Like, they all thought with their, they all gained the knowledge and they all acted on it and executed the mission. I like that. We need a word for that or some shit. Hey, I'm rapping, I'm trying to sing something. Oh, I thought they had the instrumental. I sent a freestyle for her,
The city that never sleeps. That's where our story begins. Zuk was born in New York, but at just 1 year old, he moved to Atlanta, Georgia. His childhood was like every other black boy from the south side of Atlanta, but with a twist. Zuk went to school in the heart of the city. In Midtown on 14th Street in a super intense Islamic boarding school. He was sleeping there Monday to Friday, weekends at home, from the city to the south side, back to back. Being Muslim taught him discipline. The school was established with boys only. His job? Memorize the entire Quran, which is the Muslim Bible in Arabic. Every single word, front to back, in straight Arabic, and all he knew back then was English. In parallel, he was also doing a normal academic English online school.
What the? You gotta memorize the whole thing?
He finished memorizing the Quran and graduated twice at 17 years old. Two important things. Zuk was in the heart of Atlanta most of his childhood, a place flooded with cars. He was seeing them every day, forging an appreciation he would unexpectedly profit from later on. Second, he's always been that one kid in class selling snacks to his comrades. He was always trying to sell something.
W in the chat for him, because I used to do the same thing in high school. I used to go to Sam's Club. I used to buy the candy box and I think I did the the candy and the chocolate came together. Sometimes I did it separate because some of the chocolate was nasty. Like when it comes with candy and chocolate in the same thing, it was just like the candy was either mid or the chocolate was mid. So I'm like, I'm gonna get two of the best candies that I know everybody want separately, and then I'm gonna go to school and sell that shit, and it worked every time. And shout out to my mans for helping me do that shit. Janai. He used to take half of my candy and I used to take the other half, and I used to sell it. He used to sell it. We used to meet up, and then if he wanted some candy, I used to just let him have it because it's like, my nigga, you helping me out anyway.
Elementary school, in 4th to 5th grade, he was selling Takis and exotic candies to everyone. In boarding school, the food was so terrible, people had no choice but to buy Zook snacks. His idea was to sell as many snacks as possible so he could save up to buy his first car. Well, did he? Let's find out together.
Nah, I'm slacking with the ads. I was supposed to get the premium. I don't know what happened. I don't know what the fuck.
Zook's always been doing YouTube since he was a jit. At 8 to 9 years old, he was just having fun.
He said since he was a jit. I know it's a black person over this AI voice, bro.
His little brother, filming Fortnite gameplays, random vlogs and tutorials, do-rag collection videos, a little bit of fashion, and a little bit of everything. Nothing too serious, but he was getting very familiar and comfortable with the platform day by day. He never knew exactly what he wanted to do on YouTube until about 2022, when he entered the car scene. Being under the radar was never Zook's mentality. He always had the flashing lights mentality, where it's all about being in front of people's faces, making them know who you are, show them what you're about, and get as much social proof as possible. Because yes, your net worth is your network, and Atlanta is the perfect city for that. But there's a problem, and it's a big one. ATL is where a lot of scammers and a lot of trappers are located. Many of the cars in the city belong to them. Those were some of the ways many people knew how to get them. For them, you either had to scam or trap. It was the fastest route for them. The easiest, but the end destination could be jail. And that was not Zook's vision. But going the illegal route seemed to be the only solution. He thought to himself, well, that's until our second main character comes into play. The internet.
Alright, before they start this part, I used to, like, in high school, I was making music and shit. And I didn't know about the YouTube scene too much. Like, a lot of people was, like, trying to be... Like, everybody wanted to be on top. Everybody wanted to be famous, but nobody really knew what to do. And it's like, in Atlanta, they was already advanced on this shit. So I started YouTube, like, doing YouTube for real, like, after high school. Probably when I was, like, 20, 21, or whatever. But I wish I would have started in high school so I could be more established now. And I could be bigger now. Because if I would have known what I know now in high school, bro, I promise, I would have took off by now, bro. Shit's crazy.
While being in boarding school, he kept uploading videos on YouTube. On Saturdays and Sundays, he had little free times to upload. He was getting around 50 to 100 views, no comments, and no interaction. He was probably watching his own videos from another laptop. And that was the 50 views right there. The room was empty. But everything changed once he turned 15.
Like, it don't matter. It don't matter if you get, like, 10 views, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100. Like, when you look at them people standing in front of you in person, it's like, it's a whole different scene. Don't ever, like, to any creators watching or somebody who want to be a YouTuber, don't let that shit fool you, bro. If you see 100 person standing in front of you right now, watching you, all eyes on you, bro, you gonna feel like you him. Like, the internet make 100 views seem like a little bit, but I promise that shit's not a little bit. But you gotta always keep in mind, like, keep going. Like, if 100 people watching me now, I know the better I get and the more advanced I get at this shit, I know that 100 gonna turn to 1,000. That 1,000 gonna turn to 10,000. 10,000 gonna turn to 100,000. You just gotta keep it. You gotta keep that shit in your brain. Like, it's not all where it need to be right now, but that's why we got time and we got growth and we always gonna grow. One thing about it.
16 years old, he went to a little meetup. It wasn't a big car event, but big enough to make some connections. Out there, he met a guy named Tree Body, who's locked up right now. Tree really brought him into the car content. His advice was, start recording yourself with cars and have a personality. Sounds very simple, right?
Exactly.
It's not. Tree Body didn't even have a YouTube channel at the time. He never started until a year later, and it went up instantly. And that was enough for Zook to take YouTube more seriously.
Man, I need to go to Atlanta, bro.
Was being
Atlanta is having motion. And that's me still with these motherfucking ads. Like, still got these fucking ads on me. Alright.
At 16 years old, if you had asked Zook what he'd choose between a Hellcat and a G35, he would have told you an Infiniti G35. No hesitation. That's until Tree Body took him on a ride in his Hellcat. For Zook, It was like a snort of cocaine. The addiction kicked in instantly.
Why they gotta use that as a metaphor or symbol or some shit?
Wanted a Hellcat. But how? Zook kept posting YouTube videos here and there, and he thought at least one of them would go viral. But even if you think your video is amazing, if the world doesn't agree, then it doesn't matter.
That motherfucker ain't going.
At 16, he got his first car, a V6 Mercedes-Benz E320, not a Hellcat. At this time, he had a clothing brand that he was barely promoting, but still sold out the collections every time. How, you may ask? Hustling, word of mouth type of deals. He ended up crashing his Benz the same year while still being in school. Depression kicked in, and he believed there was no way he was going to be able to get a Hellcat. But while he had the E320, a life-changing event happened.
What they about to say about Q?
On a rainy night, Zook was on his way to the gas station. Arriving there, he sees a car that's very familiar to the eye. A bright green Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat. Coming out of it was Quan. That's the first time they met. Zook being Zook, he asked him,
"Hey bro, how do I get a scat pack at 18?
Quan responded,
"Just stay down, twin. Get your credit right, work hard, and connect with people."
Usually, when people hear valuable information, it comes in one ear and goes out the other a day later. But Zook absorbed everything Quan revealed to him, and most importantly, took action from it. 7 months later, at 17, he got the wide-body Scat Pack. He kept uploading videos, collaborating with Treebody a lot, and running his clothing brands. He was using the resources he had with information they had. At 18, he got rid of his Scat Pack for an SRT Jeep, which wasn't a normal car for his age. He was noticed a lot and made a lot of friends. The Jeep was and wasn't a good purchase because for some reason the engine kept blowing up on him.
Yeah, I heard Jeeps wasn't good cars.
So that was $10,000.
Damn!
But he fixed it up and it blew up again. Time to forget the Jeep. Zook calls his brother.
"I got $50,000 cash. Let me get your CTS-V."
The plan was he was going to do a bunch of content with it, and the CTS-V would be the break-free moment. It's gonna be his biggest investment so far.
So basically, it's like he really got like his niche was like cars and shit and driving cars and shit. I mean, that's the content that's really buzzing right now and it's popping right now. And then Atlanta is like talking about SRTs a lot right now, so.
And he's finally going to be recognized everywhere. Yeah, Hollywood, paparazzis, I'm coming for that life. Well, when you think it has to go, it doesn't mean it goes. People didn't care about the CTS-V like you thought they would have, because it's a Hellcat with a suit on. Zook's breaking down right now. He's making a ton of videos with the caddy, but nothing goes up. Still making money on the back end, yes, but he wanted to go viral. He knew money would quadruple if he did. He sold the CTS-V for $68,000, making $18K in profit. A couple weeks pass by, and he goes to the dealership with his brother to cash out on a Lamborghini Urus and Dodge SRT Demon, and it all went up from there. Zook posts the videos everywhere, and views skyrocketed.
That lamb chop for
with
sure.
Bags of cash in a dealership at 18 years old to buy 2 expensive cars is no regular behavior. People started to hate, thinking it was fake. That's until they saw Zook doing videos with the Urus over and over again. The ball was rolling. Money was flowing.
I ain't even gonna lie. The Lamborghini Urus, that shit is going up right now. Like, that's the most trending car. Well, not most trending because the Cybertruck would be the most trending right now. But the Urus is the most popular, best looking, and everybody want that shit because it's like luxury. It's some hard shit. Like the Cybertruck, that shit cool, but it's not like the Urus. Hell no, it ain't nowhere near the Urus right now.
We're working. Everything goes as planned until it doesn't.
Sometimes.
Me with the ads, I'm slacking.
Three weeks after that first viral moment, PapiZuk finally bought his Hellcat for a good price. So at this point, he has a CTS-V, Urus, and Hellcat, all three in the same month at 18 years old. Now here's the ick. Zook had all these cars.
That had to been a hell of a year for an 18-year-old, I ain't gonna lie. All them cars in 1 year, a fucking Lamborghini Urus. What? What the? At 18?
No place to park it. So he had no choice but to park the Hellcat outside. That same night, he bought and installed a kill switch and tracker for protection.
I was about to say, Atlanta.
The Hellcat got
they
stolen
don't play
2
out
days
there.
later. War was declared. He woke up, checked the tracker, and called his brother to go get it back. Truth be told, they arrived at the destination.
Yo, I didn't know Atlanta. Like, I didn't know your car really gets stolen like that in Atlanta. Bro, I never been to Atlanta. I might be slacking because I need to go out there. Like, but I ain't gonna be driving in no shit because that's just crazy.
Loaded up the Hellcat with the CTS-V and a whole shootout. Somehow, Zook got his car back the same day. However, we won't go over any details.
He got that shit back the
Of course,
next
this
day.
whole situation went viral. After the storm, Zook called Quan and pulled up on him. Quan told him,
"It's just a car, twin. It's not worth a life."
So he calmed him down. When the Hellcat was done being fixed, he had to wrap it now. He was chopping up with Quan, asking him what does he think would go crazy. Quan showed him the wrap he was going to do on his, and when Zook saw it, he thought to do the same.
That shit, that purple is tough.
Like peanut butter and
that
jelly.
Purple
of course, Zook
tough.
was anticipating the wave of hate, but Quan reassured him and told him,
"Hey, my little twin, there's not one person in this world with motion that's gonna hate on you. Ever."
The PB&J combo went viral on the internet right away. After this jelly situation, Zook ended up cashing out on a Trackhawk, all black, 1,000 horsepower. When he got it from the dealership, it had a check.
It's like, I like the all black, but I feel like black be looking too regular. Like, for a vid, all black. And then it's like, you don't want to have everything too colorful, because it's like, if you out in traffic or whatever, you don't want people knowing it's you. So when you gotta actually like bust an errand or whatever, you don't want everybody all eyes on you. So I don't know.
Light on, but Zook was in such a rush that he didn't care. He needed it instantly. Of course, you know the rest. More money, more problems. His latest purchase was a BMW X4 M40.
Alright, that's hard.
He's super happy with it. But as much as I'd like to say the danger was out the way, when you ball so young in public, the danger is never going away.
Exactly.
Zook and his YouTuber friends decided to rent an Airbnb. The result, X7 Hellcats, a Trackhawk, and his SRT Jeep that got repaired with his little brother in it. Zook was driving his Hellcat. The people that were there around the Airbnb didn't like their presence at all. On their way to leave, they were literally shooting at them.
What? But they loud as hell in the neighborhood.
SRT Jeep got shot as well as his little brother. But thank goodness his little brother made it out okay.
I was about to say, what the fuck?
Hey, I took your wrist and got rich on my baby. Wanted that shit, don't go back to LA. Jesus and codeine, I let out of space.
Man, like and subscribe. Subscribe, y'all. I'm trying to grow my channel. I'm trying to be a bigger YouTuber. I got more in stores, bro. This is just the beginning. I'm on these reaction videos. Subscribe. So when y'all see me in the future and y'all see me a big YouTuber, y'all got to comment, or if y'all see me in person, be like, bro, I remember you was doing a YouTube reaction videos, bro. I've been here ever since. Subscribe right now, because I promise you it's only up. It's only growth.
Lamborghini Urus, Jelly Charger,
Hellcat,
Jeep Trackhawk, and BMW X4 M40.
Out of all these cars, the Urus is my favorite, but that peanut butter and jelly shit is tough.
His dream garage, however, looks like this: Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat, which he already owns, Lamborghini Urus, that's on deck too, Mercedes AMG GT 63S Bravos, Lamborghini Aventador SVJ, and of course, a Bugatti Chiron. Dream for the stars, so you can at least reach the sky. Future plans for Zook is to travel more and expand his horizons, continue to get inspired and do better than his inspirations, keep investing in his friends' businesses, and more than anything, Keep buying cars and achieving a thrilling lifestyle, and reach levels no one's ever reached around him. Bigger than big. Growing his contact list too. Hanging out or speaking with like-minded people would make you like-minded. If you stay around billionaires, it won't take you long to become one too. You become one with your environment. As humans, we adapt and get inspired. The shoes, shirts, or pants you're wearing right now were created by a company that got inspired by another company to design the textile. Your car outside has been created with materials from another entity. McDonald's copied Burger King and Chick-fil-A multiple times for their burgers, and they're still number one. Since you've been a child, you've copied your parents' way of thinking and values. Your crush in high school, well, she copied her favorite runway model's outfit. The device you're watching this video on right now is a copy of a previous version, but slightly improved. My point is that everything is a copy of a copy. Zook right here just gets inspired. So, in the end, who copied?
I'm gonna say nobody. Everybody got inspired. What the fuck is this?
Like, a lot of people see the hate. Like, a lot of people hate on me, but I look at that as motivation, because there was a point in time when I was posting YouTube videos and nobody was watching. Like, no, I didn't even get the hate. I wasn't even, I wish somebody would comment. So even if somebody were to comment, hey, I'm like, okay, cool, somebody actually seen my video. So I would say, don't look at people hating on you. Just be grateful that they're able to hate on you, because there's no one ever, there's no human that's gonna hate on you that's doing better than you. So if somebody's hating on you, you're definitely doing better than them. So I would say that keeps me going to the hate. Like, I put that as positivity. Have a game plan and stick to it. Write down the game plan. Make sure it has to make sense. Write it down and stick to it, because whatever you write down,
no cap,
it's gonna happen for sure.
No cap.
Please call back.
Alright, y'all, that was the end of the video. That was some real shit that he said at the end. And I feel like, I don't like the word copy. I'd rather say inspired or whatever. But I actually enjoyed watching this, because this is like seeing somebody's whole journey, how they went from just 50 views to having, to even being 18 with a fucking Lamborghini Urus. And that wasn't his only car. Like, that shit is motivational and inspirational. I feel like people who hate on shit like that you just a hater. You can't see something like that and hate. I see stuff like that and get motivated. So with that being said, can y'all like and subscribe this video and support me? It does not cost a thing. I appreciate watching this video. I hope y'all like this video too. That's pretty much all I gotta say. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video though. I'm out.